YouTube, what is new? It's your boy King John 301. Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K18 Play Now Online. And in this video, I'm going to discuss with you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm going to go over 5 tips on how you guys can become better at 2K. These are for all my amateur players on 2K, all right? All my players who play in 2K, who want to get better, or all the people sitting in those college dorm rooms and can't play 2K because they know they trash. This video is for y'all. This is to up y'all game, all right? I'm gonna give you guys 5 tips that have helped me because I used to be trash at 2K. I am no longer trash at 2K. Okay, you can't be trash at 2K and going 18-1 on Play Now Online. Okay, so I've gotten a lot better on 2K, and I know that because of my online play and playing friends who have beat me in the past. I know, okay, I can play subscribers because I know I'm good at 2K now, you know? My confidence level is high. So I made this video for you guys. Maybe you can take some tips from this video. These are 5 ways you guys can become better at 2K, okay? So the first way you guys can become better is just like in real life. If you want to become better at basketball, you got to play people who are better than you, okay? When you go to a basketball shoot-around camp, you're going to run into teams not from your county, not from your high school's area, not from your division or whatever. You're going to be running into people who are way better than you, like different AAU teams and all that and whatnot. So once you play those guys, you become better in real life, right? Because you're getting your butt kicked over and over and over. 2K, it's the same thing. You got to find people who will always whoop you, and you gotta play them because eventually you will get better, whether it's just recognizing their style or doing different things that allow you the opportunity to win games more or do better against those people. That's what you should do. You gotta play the people who whoop your behind all the time in 2K. Don't shy away from the competition. That's how you will get better. So when you get to online and stuff like that, when you're playing people who may be better than you or people who just use teams like the overpowered teams like the Warriors and Cavs, you might be able to, to hold your own while going against them because you're used to playing better people. All right, that's number 1. That's the first tip I'll give you. Rule number 2, or tip number 2, play against the computer on high difficulty, okay? Everyone knows the computer is the hardest thing to beat because it's not a person, right? So it's the hardest thing to beat. You want to play the computer on a high difficulty, not too high to the point where you can't handle it and these dudes are making everything they shoot. Because I know in FIFA 18, if you put that past world class, they don't miss a shot. So play the computer, okay? Don't think of it as a waste of time playing the computer on like Hall of Fame or something like that, because the computer, what I notice most about when I play the computer, just to get like some practice in, the computer maximizes their possession, okay? And that's just a lesson I've learned from playing the computer. If you don't maximize your possession, like 8 times out of 10, a Hall of Fame computer is going to maximize theirs and get a bucket almost every time down the floor. So if you're not doing the same thing, you're going to end up playing the computer and realize, wow, why am I 9 points down already? It's like I only missed like 3 shots. But you just got to remember the computer's going to maximize their time. So a way you can get better is playing the AI computer, okay? Put that difficulty up, and just run a few games with the AI, see how you do. And if you're not constantly, or if you're not improving, then you got some things to work on, because you should learn the computer's different ways, learn the computer's different strategy, how the computer likes to run the different players and teams, and that should help you as well. That's almost like playing your friend who's better than you, because the computer does, tries to do almost everything right. All right. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3. This goes for all my players online, all my players who don't play 2K because they think it's stupid. And usually when they say that, it's because they can't get a win, or the computer or 2K is cheesing. Control your rage, okay? This sounds a lot easier, all right, than it actually is, but you got to do it if you're going to become better at 2K. If you're playing online and you can't control your rage, then you're screwed. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to you. Okay, so remember, I'm saying control your rage. It's not about just don't rage, because there are times where you want to yell at your TV, you want to yell at PS4, you want to yell at 2K. You can do that, but you got to know the right time when you can rage, when you can get mad at the computer, when you can get mad at the AI, when you can get mad at 2K without hurting yourself or putting yourself in a further hole. So let's say you're up 3 or 5, right? You're up 3 or 5. 2K gives you some BS where you cross over a guy. You got like 4 feet of space. The dude jumps. You put up a shot as well. Good release. It says lightly contested, though the guy's 4 feet away from you. And you get pissed off and you say, damn it, 2K, what the hell are you doing? 2K, oh my goodness, I can't stand this game. And you're up 5. That's okay. That's acceptable. But if you just lost your lead, you're down 3 now, and you're not making a shot, and you're just raging like, dang it, I hate 2K, or you're down 10 right before halftime, and you're raging, and you're getting mad, and you're getting angry, that's not gonna help you. You gotta control your rage. Always understand the situation, which is actually my last tip I'm gonna give you guys. But always understand like where you are, okay? If you're down 10 at halftime, that is not a reason to rage quit. Okay, I've played plenty of people who've rage quit, and I put them down like 13 at halftime, and then I come back in the third quarter, I hit a 3, and these people bounce. It's like, no, there's no reason to. Understand the situation, control your rage, just stick to the easy buckets. Whatever can get you an easy bucket, you go off of that. Remember, it's kind of like the same thing in real life. There is no 10-point, 11-point, 15-point shot. There's no 7-point shot. You got to take your time, maximize each possession, not just on offense, but on defense as well. Because remember, if you're down a lead or something, if you're down against anyone and they got a little lead against you, you got to remember that defense is your top priority, not just scoring. You got to stop the other team from scoring. So there are different ways to control your rage, and that's one of them. Remember, don't stress over situations that you just have no power over. You got to move on and maximize each possession, okay? Number 4, tip number 4, find your play style. Find what works for you. If you're playing your friends, you're playing the computer, the AI, and you haven't found your playstyle yet, that is something you should do. You gotta find what playstyle on 2K works for you. Now, when I was getting my behind busted all last year in 2K, I was trying to find what playstyle worked for me, and I found it. I like pick and roll offense. You know, I'm a point guard in real life, so running a pick and roll in real life is kind of translates to 2K for me. So I run pick and roll offense on 2K because I'm able to assess the floor. I move the ball pretty well, so I'm able to. Plus, I play with the Timberwolves, so Karl Anthony Towns is like probably the best person to run a pick and roll with, alongside Taj Gibson, because they have very high IQs. But that's my play style. If your play style is maybe slash and pass, 5 out, you like to post up, maybe run plays, get to know like maybe 3-4 plays and run them throughout the game, that's good, because now you know your play style. Now you can go into every matchup, right? And once, let's say you're down 7, let's say you're down 5, let's say it's late clutch time in a game, you know you have a go-to play style that may work. Even if the person is reading it and is already familiar now with the type of play you like to do, you always have something to fall back on, right? And if it doesn't work, guess what? You can change it, because you know what play style is yours. You can change that play style. So find something that works, something you can fall back on when playing 2K, and then just use that to your advantage, okay? That's tip number 4. And tip number 5, my final one, understand the situation you're in, okay? This kind of ties into tip number 3 with controlling your rage, but number 5 is important. So understanding the situation you're in just means the games you're playing. It means like having an IQ about who you're going up against and how to go up against them, right? Because when you're playing 2K, you're going to meet all different types of players. Players who go side to side, the players who jack up bad threes, the players who overpower who use like the best players in the game just to overpower you, right? Because you can't really stop LeBron James or Steph Curry when they're pulling up from deep or driving to the hoop and dunking on everybody. So understand the situation, understand what opponent you're going up against, right? Because once you get that knowledge, you'll know how to face your opponent, whether it's the computer, whether it's your friend you're playing, or just someone online. And check that foul out. That was a foul on Jimmy Butler. But I get it back and I pop a three, give me space, uno, dos, tres. So understand the situation. So referring to this game, I understood that this guy likes to pass. He doesn't always take the best shot, as you can see right there. So he was a more of a drive and kick guy with Kyrie. He wasn't really giving his open men the shot, right? So he was just a drive and kick guy. So I took that into my consideration. I made sure I played on-ball defense all around the perimeter and shut him down by closing off the perimeter, giving him no driving lanes. So that's what I mean by understanding the situation. That'll definitely help you further on in your 2K career. So those are 5 tips I can give you guys. I hope you guys take something away from this video. I hope you guys learned something valuable from this video, because it wasn't long ago that I was, getting my butt kicked in 2K. I hated 2K because, I wasn't good at playing it. But you'll realize that your IQ is going to go up the more you play it, the more practice you get in. And as you guys can see, this guy rage quit again. So that's going to do it for this video. If you guys took away anything valuable from it, make sure you leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.